Hey guys and girls, how you doing? I hope you are well. And I'm just taking a walk out and about. It's hot. It's very sweaty, and the sun is beating down. And I just come on to share this video simply because of something I've noticed as I am walking around. And quite rightly, people are out and about, enjoying the beautiful weather, enjoying the sun. You can hear a few people behind me already, shouting away. And when we socialise, we tend to socialise around certain engagements, due to our culture. And that in itself, we might hang around in a park, we might go to a beer garden or something of that nature, or we might grab an ice cream and sit out on the grass and enjoy the sun. And that's exactly what I've seen as I've come through. Now, at the time of filming this, it's about 2:15 in the afternoon. The sun is beaming, it's red hot, and the amount of people that are out eating ice creams, drinking booze, eating snacks, and it's what, an hour or two after lunch. They've probably had some lunch. They're not really aware of what they are eating, what they are snacking. Now, this isn't me saying don't go out and have a drink in the beautiful weather or don't go out and have an ice cream. But what this is me saying is be aware of what you are consuming. The reason why we are at the highest rates of obesity and diabetes and the like that we've seen ever is because we are not aware of our activities. We are not paying attention to what we consume. We will quite easily eat a meal and then 20, 30, 40 minutes later we will go and look for something else, such as an ice cream, or we will be offered something such as chocolate or biscuits or whatever. And it's in our nature to say yes to food. We are biologically wired to say yes, because in days gone by where we didn't have the convenience of what we've got now, we used to have to eat or else we would starve. And that was the option. When the food was put in front of you, you ate it. And it was just one of those things. But these days you can go into a supermarket, you're getting bombarded by things that live in forever in tins, all the marketing hype. The people that work for these companies have tons of experience in making things tastier and more palatable for you. And that's what you're up against, that's what you're challenged against. So it isn't easy. And if you give in, fine, you give in. You're only human. You are not to be blamed for that. But what you can do is you can get straight back on it, not beat yourself up, not feel guilty, and be aware of what you are consuming. If you want a pint, go and have a pint, that's fine. If you want a drink, go and have a drink. If you want an ice cream, go and have an ice cream. But look to balance it off with something else. Say, right, I've had this ice cream, I'm not going to have the cake I planned earlier, or I'm not going to have the drink I had earlier, or I'm only going to drink water, or I'm only going to have 2/3 of the food meal that I planned on having later. It's about checks and balances, guys and girls, okay? The ultimate thing that leads to putting weight on is over-consuming calories, yeah? Now, that doesn't mean over-consuming food, because these days with food, things tend to be very, very dense in calories and very light in nutrients. So what happens is we eat something, the calories are extremely high, therefore it's easy to eat too much of it, and it's very light in nutrients. So although we're eating some foods, we're not getting a lot of nutrients, vitamins and minerals inside ourselves. So our body starts craving that stuff, which makes us want to eat more. Yeah, coupled with the fact that the food that's very high in calories is also extremely palatable and very moreish, yeah, we are crippled with what we are eating, and it is quite literally crippling us. You go and ask someone who is severely obese, or maybe you are obese yourself, it's difficult to move around, especially when it's 30 degrees in heat. Ask anyone who's got type 2 diabetes. It's hard work. They've got to make sure they take medication. They've got to take the jabs and everything to make sure, see what the blood sugar levels are like. It's hard work. And people say, I don't know how I could manage eating a more plant-based diet, eating a more healthy diet. Well, in my mind, I can't see how not to, because by doing that, and I'm still eating good, tasty, wholesome, nutritious food, by doing that, I'm stopping myself and I'm lowering the risk of heart disease. any kind of cardiovascular disease such as strokes, Alzheimer's, dementia, anything like that, type 2 diabetes, anything like that, I'm lowering the risk. So therefore, not only am I likely to live longer, watch this, I'm going to drop dead tomorrow, but not only am I likely to live longer, but I'm going to enjoy those years where I'm living much more because I'm fit, I'm healthy, I can move around, I can do what I want to do. I'm not out of breath walking down the street. I can go and walk around the lakes or the hills or whatever. I can take my dog for a run. I can do whatever I want to do with untold energy. And you can have that too, guys and girls. You can have that too. You can look good, feel great, have tons of energy, be more confident, crush life. All you have to do is watch what you eat. Simple as that. That's where it starts. Nice and simple. Doesn't have to get any more complicated for now, okay? Have a think on it. Have a think on it in this heat whilst you're struggling around. Yep. Cheers now. Bye-bye.